my name is Jeremy Carpenter. Welcome to GC Performance Classics. We have a rich heritage and history in motorsports and Jaguars specifically. My father is the owner here of the business. I am the business manager, and we specialize in service and restoration of classic Jaguar and other British makes and American muscle and sports cars. The smell of gasoline, the burning rubber, and just the roar of an engine. And as long as I can remember, I had a wrench in my hand at a young age. My father, Gail, went to work for Gary. They started restorations of British makes, and Dad prospered at specifically the Jaguars. He has some 30 years at Jaguar restoration and major service. With the path of the Jaguar restoration, it led to a lot of opportunities as far as opportunities such as the 220 that you see here sitting behind me. A lot of work, a lot of legwork to get them into the U.S. With emissions policies and safety control. So Gary Bartlett, along with support of my father, worked to get these cars into the States, and then my father would go to the East Coast, and when these cars were brought into the States in the early 2000s, he would go through the detuning process and with the Zytec software to get the cars legal for the States. So that being said, in 2000 he went over to England to the Browns Lane facility, which was the production facility for the 220s. He had some on-site training and schooling from the engineers and developers of these cars, and that led to his vast knowledge and experience with them. My father spent 27 years at a shop in Indiana developing his skills in the Jaguar, specifically in the Jaguar E-types. Has worked on D-types, Cs, an XKSS, and many of the marks of Jaguar. 30 years sound of service and major restoration. So it has really evolved into a passion for myself as well, and most of our family. We treat these vehicles like they're our own. We have a firm passion for them, and we're proud to say that we love what we do, and it shows. We are probably one of the only known service centers in the States for the 220. We have been fortunate to have accessibility to tooling and resources for these cars, and we do have the computer software to communicate with the ECUs for diagnosis. So along with the 220s, we also specialize in the E-types. We've been very fortunate to come across some local clients, and we have a few under restoration currently that have referred clients to us, and we take a lot of pride in what we do. Our slogan here at GC Performance is passion for excellence, and in my mind, excellence is never achieved, it's always pursued. The 220 was unveiled in Birmingham, England in 1988. It was initially to be a concept car. The original 220 that was unveiled was a V12 engine, and obviously it had a lot of bang for the buck, and clients had a huge desire for that. Jaguar, once they saw how much interest was in this car, went back to the drawing board and continued their design and development. And they eventually went to the 3.5 liter V6 twin turbo engine. The power to weight ratio was better, and it just made more performance sense for them to package that in this car. Jaguar's intent was to basically build the fastest production car of that era, and they achieved it. They're very rare. It's a very exotic comfortable car to drive. Having the leather interior and then just a really sleek, compact cockpit, you don't feel like you're sitting in a 220-mile-an-hour sports car. It's very luxurious. It has air conditioning, the Alpine stereo with a 6-disc CD changer, and full leather interior. It's a comfortable car to drive. The car will set you back for sure. When the turbos kick in, you know it.
Man.
It will set you back in your seat, but it's surprisingly a combination of super sports car and luxury, and Jaguar set out to do that. It's not uncommon to see, guys especially, but passerbys stop, walk out of their place of business, or roll their windows down while you're in a stoplight. They're asking, what year is that? What is that? I would say, and I was just telling my brother this last week, I would say about 99% of our population's never seen one of these cars firsthand, and probably 90% have never seen one, period. So to see a car that there's only 275 in the world pull up beside you at a stoplight is definitely a earmark experience for many, and it's fun to be in that driver's seat and to educate people on what this car is. I think that's one thing that was lost with the Jaguar 220, with it not getting the appreciation when it was initially distributed to the previous owners. It never got the recognition for what it was, and it's very pleasing now here in 2017 to see that the car is being noteworthy of what it is. And will Jaguar ever build a car again like it? Who knows? But it's definitely timeless. Most people see this car or one of these 220s when they come in our shop, and they think this car was built in the last 2 years. They're just shocked to hear that it's a 94 model. And that says a lot about Jaguar and the effort and the passion they put into building these cars and designing these. So I'm proud to say that we get to see these cars and we get to service them and restore them, and it's very flattering for me, for sure.
Got better looking. Wow. This just made my day. This is my whole week.
Full Octane Garage would like to thank Gail, Jeremy, and the rest of the team at GC Performance for allowing us to shoot this video today. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, please leave a comment below, share with your friends, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you soon at the Full Octane Garage.